This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defenses. Feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the dog.
each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Nice. Ready.
Here's Vic. He'll hang on to it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11. And quick to pick up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6.
70 Lions.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
To the 49-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 3rd down, it's Vic. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Buffalo 18.
Ready. Now, Vic. Headed left, buying time. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short the 1st down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Johnson. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
So the offense dips into their RPO game, and the key for any defense defending it is everybody has to do their job. In this case, it's a give read, the running back gets the ball, and the defense makes a great stop on 4th down.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Dragon 60. Tag. 60 by 6. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing is Vic. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Hey, smash. 70 Rangers. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
To throw, here's Vic. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
This is taken at his own 30. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Here's Vic. He'll set up the screen out wide to Johnson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
To throw is Vic. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing now, Vic. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
On 4th down, here comes the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. Peel it forward for maybe a yard. D. Winters there to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Go.
Vic gonna look to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in, and it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
Ready? Hurt. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off the play fake. Here's Vick. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Derek Brown. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
To the air. It's Vick. Look wide. Get this one complete. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's their punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Gotta be lying. Here we go. Set. And she got hurt.
Vick going to throw to start this drive. He'll swing this out to Johnson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming. They end up holding them to just a short game.
It is 2nd and 9.
19. Come on. Set. Bronco ladies. Cup 19. Cup 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
He'll look to throw. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
43-yard line.
19, 18, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. That is intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Wow, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Ready.
They'll begin with a throw by Vick, exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We saw a great example of it here. It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because He knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Pushed out to his left. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be third down.
Deputy Lions. Ready, ready, ready.
He'll drop to throw. On the move left. This is hard toward the side of the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On the double.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Back to the air once more on second down. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Josh Sweat there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
18 Cardinal.
Now Vick gonna run it himself. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Let's go. Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. A short one caught by Kelsey. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. They put Kelsey in motion.
Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Forced out left. The coverage too good downfield. He'll wind up taking him down.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to the left. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A pass taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Short pass is taken in by Kelsey. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up now for second down.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now, Vic. Flushed to his left. There he goes again. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before third down.
Bravo 80. Let's go.
Throwing is Vic. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are right back in this one.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes. Joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, find out.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. Pick your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, go drop with it. Do a step with it, put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me, I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm to go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping night fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can be in two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A-time.
and if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And Ndamukong Suh, unblockable there as he got in there to make the stop behind the line.
38-yard line.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Here we go, set. Panther 60.
Quick throw out wide by Vick. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Throwing, Vick. And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete to T.O. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.J. Hockenson, 74 yards. And the Colts will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go street.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards. yards, but no more than that. Second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Come on, come on. Viking 18.
Vic to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A first down carry here for Johnson. Well, the determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
At the Patriots' 33-yard line.
Rig, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 20, here's a 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Vic readies to throw. Out to the flat here for Johnson. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
60 Vikings. Rig alert. 18 Cardinal, 18. No,
Johnson goes in motion left.
Set, hey.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Check, 70 Timberwolves.
To throw, Vic. He gets it left side to Johnson. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
Okay, break. 19 Sergeant, 19 Sergeant. Here we go. Ready?
On the ground with a tight end. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 8. Vic now. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got it. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Ready up.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Out of his end zone, here's Vic. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one will be taken up the spot right at the 7. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. The Patriots send out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. They try the left side with Johnson. He gets away from one. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
70. Check.
Here's Vic. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
A give up the middle to Johnson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
This 2nd and 4.
Bronco 80. Ready.
To the right side, it's Kelsey. And the Buccaneers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Johnson, as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Hold it ready.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Ready. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he will have the Patriots first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 32.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And a Patriot first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stretch Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Now here's Vic. Throw right side, caught by T.O. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And this is called. Touchdown, Patriots. From 6 yards away. And the Pats have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, it took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this 3rd quarter, and now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the second half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And they'll get this up just shy of the 30.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 29, here's a 2nd and 7.
Come on, set! Viking 18! Let's go!
Back to throw. Vic. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
18 Cardinal, cut 19, cut 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to the Hall of Famer, Terrell Owens. They hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Viking 18! Hurt! Bronco 80!
On play action, Vic. He'll try to do it himself. Open man is T.O. He's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
At the 43-yard line.
totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Now a 10 carry for Johnson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Here we go, here we go. Stretch the eagle, stretch the eagle.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This to get the lead up to 4. Sanders' kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Viking 18. Go.
Now Michael Vick. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Unfortunately, he's able to recover himself, but the clock's still rolling here.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Vick. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get out of bounds, so that stops the clock. It's on one play. They're up close to midfield. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Here's Vick. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And the Buccaneers have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Vic's going to take a knee, and that should just about do it.
Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game. But, hey, they got enough points to get the job done, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win. And in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
Twisting my words and bringing it